The South African Air Force air capability demonstration, we're told, is to invigorate the force's combat readiness and its role in peace support operations.
And also test and evaluation of aspects of our air power doctrine, which is updated continuously to be relevant to our battle space.
Among the dignitaries present was Nigeria's Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, who was on a working visit to South Africa, and other top Nigerian and Angolan Air Force officials. The demonstration included the various aircraft used in the fire emergency and human rescue operations, as well as combat operations with a brilliant display of firepower.
The aircraft involved is from our BK-117 Augusta helicopter, the Oryx helicopter, the Casa 212, Gripen, Hawk, and we had links from Cape Town here today.
Against man-portable air defense systems or Solomon missiles.
There was also a demonstration of ground support with the African truck, the unique feature being the sustenance of attack or defense firepower electronically. And then the firewall. A few days earlier, Nigeria's Chief of Air Staff and his South African counterpart signed agreements in line with the defense cooperation MOUs signed between both countries during President Zuma's state visit to Nigeria in March last year.
It's all about identifying areas of partnership, especially in the area, in a specific area, and that is the area of training for pilots, training for technicians and engineers. There are certain areas that South Africa is more competent or has competencies, and then there are also certain areas that they think we can assist, and so it's both ways, it's not just one way.
Air Marshal Abubakar and his delegation have since returned to Nigeria.
Away from South Africa, our next report shows us how Europe is seeking to protect its carriers from what it describes as unfair practices.
Passengers looking at departures board at Brussels Airport Hall. Passengers on the gangway to board the aircraft. Several carriers on the air side. Here at this news conference, reforms to protect carriers is on the top burner as the European Union proposes new rules to more effectively tackle alleged unfair competitive practices by foreign airlines as it seeks to ensure European carriers can withstand fierce competition overseas.
It has two major priorities. First, maintain leadership in international aviation. The Commission is proposing a new regulation to ensure that EU airlines can compete on the basis of equal opportunities and connectivity can be safeguarded.
The move comes after repeated complaints from some European airlines, notably Air France, KLM and Lufthansa, about Gulf carriers receiving illegal government subsidies. Charges Emirates, Qatar Airways and Etihad all deny. The proposal, which needs to be approved by the European Parliament and EU member states before becoming law, would allow EU governments and airlines to submit complaints to the European Commission about any alleged discriminatory practices they face in non-EU countries or illegal subsidies benefiting non-EU airlines. The Commission will be able to impose financial penalties or suspend some ground and other services, but not flights and rights of the overseas airlines in Europe, should it find that the practices of a third country or airline are causing injury or threat of injury to European airlines.